Hello and welcome back to more Avowed. Pretty sure we're getting close to the end now. Let's get to it.
Temerity sent word. Said you were good to go. But she didn't sound right, Envoy.
To the water and the dark, to the roots, away into the nothing.
Things are still strange. I'd watch my step if I were you.
You should be careful too.
Safe travels to you.
I'm sorry, but before anything else, I need a word with you. Of course, I understand the impulse of wanting to save those in Thirdborn.
You understand the impulse? Where's this going?
But think of all that we lost because of you and that monster.
Right, I can't just let a fuck ton of people die.
Again, I understand the impulse, Envoy, but you must think of future generations.
Did you really just say think of the children to justify killing?
I've heard enough. Even Ludwig wouldn't go that far.
Ludwig is a fool. Her brain has rotted away with the rest of her. We have no reason to believe that the Dream Scourge has been stopped, by the way. It certainly hasn't stopped Dream Scourge from appearing everywhere else in the Living Lands.
Then maybe we turn a few more of these ruins into heaps of rubble. I can't see anything good that's come out of them.
Maybe stop talking while you're ahead.
Years of lost history found, just in time to be erased by two Adiran fools. I suppose I thought you were smarter than this. How disappointing. Reengrim knows more about the Dream Scourge than the dead woman burning down homes.
I hate to say it, Yatsley, but we're not changing anyone's mind today. Let's talk later. Just the two of us.
Fine, fine. You're right. It's done. Let's just focus on getting to the garden.
While that parting is probably the closest Ludwig gets to friendly, I'm not looking forward to our paths crossing again.
Frankly, I'll take any opportunity we get to ruin Ludwig's day.
I'll say this much for the Inquisitor. She's stubborn, like a rat. And we gave her everything she wanted.
I'd say we shouldn't stay on her bad side, but I'm not sure she has any other sides.
You know her better than any of us. What's your read?
Indeed. And death is her strength and her weakness.
But you're saying there's a chance.
Well, the joke's on her in any case. Ludwig won't get very far without that map. She'll be scratching her skull.
Somehow, I don't think she'll let that stop her for long.
Probably not.
And Ludwig definitely strikes me as someone who doesn't leave food on her plate.
I believe it. And we'll cross that bridge with you when we get to it.
Ludwig and her steel garrote have the numbers and the power. But we have spunk and a map.
Spunk and a
That
map.
might just be enough to find the garden before she does.
We're all competing for the same thing. A place we barely understand, with no guarantees of what we'll find there. Still, I am determined to reach the garden, above all else.
Ugh, that's just a pile of Sokka. Oh, now you're listening to me, all of a sack of sup sudden. You won't find a blessed a thing. This wild beetle chase of yours is a Padraku waste of time. To get to the garden, you have to go through Galawain's tusks. The land is made of lava and acid. It wants to eat you alive.
So it's tough odds. We've gotten this far together.
Tough odds is an extra Zarb jumping in at the last minute. This is a long trek, on foot, through a land that can barely support life. I don't have to be a Blessed Oracle to know this won't go how you think it will. And all your clues come from one source. You've been following a voice in your head. What do you know about Sapadal? How do you know you can trust them?
I don't.
I hate to be the voice of reason, but we are talking about a god. There are limits to what we can even comprehend.
I have a powerful connection to my Blessed flute, but I'm not about to take orders from it.
What's on your mind, Marius? What bothers you so?
Because I can scream until I'm blue in the face, and you people would still rather trust the Envoy's pet headache demon. And now you want to drag us through the deadliest region in the world because a sleeping god said so.
Yeah, there's definitely something you're not telling us.
You're not listening to what I am telling you. I'm done here. Do whatever Blessed planning you want to do. You don't need me for that.
Let's just take a breath, Marius. You don't mean that.
Nope. I said what I said. Come get me when it's time to go.
Poor Marius. Something's really rattled him.
I assume
I've
we're
never
going to
seen
his home.
Marius like this. Something's going on with him, but I don't know what.
Be gentle with him. Or if not gentle, understanding.
Well, hopefully Marius will be okay soon. We have to get going if we want to get to the garden before Ludwig.
We won't get far unless we look after each other. Now's your chance.
I know what you're gonna say. What was that all about, Marius? You seem really upset about something. Well, I don't know what it was about either, so just let me be alone for a bit. How should I know? I don't know what's going on in my head half the time. Just the thought of going back to Galawain's tusks makes my heart feel like it's going to explode. I sweat, my ears ring, I can't breathe. When it seems like we're really heading there, I feel like I'm dying.
You'll be fine.
Right. Thanks. I understand not wanting to go back, but why can't I just thinking about it makes me feel ill. I need some time alone, Envoy. I need to get some rest. I'll be ready to go when the time comes.
Okay.
Envoy, we need to discuss what you did in the ruins.
Do we?
You destroyed something that was... I'm trying to remain calm. I have to remember that you had a reason for what you did. Nothing infuriates me more than to do what Ludwig wants, but... I'm not unhappy with what you did. Those ruins were literally priceless. They had real Echidans in there. Think of how far my research would have shot forward. But we would have had to sacrifice so many for it. And I can't say that's a fair trade. Usually I know the right answer. It's obvious. Here, though...
I wasn't going to upset the scary skeleton lady.
Of course. Because a common reaction to being set upon by dream thralls is to placate another monster.
Give the Envoy more credit than that. He did what had to be done.
All right. I understand. I'm sorry, Envoy. This is my life's work. And that skeletal maniac attacked my home. I'm just a little more raw than I thought.
I'm sorry you're upset. No.
It's all right. I think you've earned a bit of trust from me. Things have been... unreal. We spoke to actual ancient Echidans in the ruins. I was able to ask questions and get answers. Perhaps you'll pick a better specialty next time. Most historians have only hoped to speak with past lives through animancy. I'll blow them all away with my next paper. But to go through the trials ourselves? Oh, could we be any luckier? Fascinating. I can't imagine what it was like to grow up a godlike with no god. I'm glad you got answers, sweetheart. Well, I have to start writing this all down before I forget. But do return if you think of any other juicy details. Always a pleasure.
Can we talk a moment? I wanted to pick your brain about Shatterscarp. The ruins of Naku Kubel predate civilization as we know it. We had so much to learn from them. But the Steel Garrote care nothing for the past. Only the future, as long as it's under their thumb. I'm not saying it was an easy decision, or that you should have acted differently. The fact remains that we played into our enemy's hands, and what did we get in return? We delayed the inevitable. Better than nothing, I suppose, though not by much.
Better than killing a bunch of innocent people.
I'm holding you to that. Maybe there's no right answer to any of this. Maybe all we can do is keep going, leaving chaos in our wake. I just wish the world and its problems would leave us alone, even for a moment. Give us time to focus on our mission, ourselves.
Yeah, I agree.
As do I. We both deserve a little peace. And if the world will not give it to us, then we'll just find it in each other. While I have your ear, can I ask you one more question?
Sure.
Something about Inquisitor Ludwine has been getting to me. She seemed eager to distinguish your Adiran loyalty from your nature as a godlike, as though the two are incompatible. She believes you can be loyal to your country or to your nature, but not both. Do you find that unusual? Indeed, it does. It's just... When you agreed to destroy the ruins, Ludwine was surprised, as though she didn't believe you would do the right thing. Ludwine clearly respects you, but I don't believe she trusts you.
That's fine.
Anyway, that just had me thinking. Could be nothing, or could be something. Time will tell. Get some rest. You deserve a nap. For that matter, so do I. If I must.
Whole new area.
Worth and Rob!
You bastard.
I say!
Looks like the Beatles have settled in nicely.
I used to wonder if the stories about the Tusks were just a trick to keep the rest of us out.
Worth and Rob!
Oh, I dodged. Oh my god, not that one though.
Worth and Rob!
Little shit.
Nothing like a win with a good team.
Gotta collect them new crafted materials.
it just me, or does it look like that volcano's burning harder now?
You're mine now!
Pretty hot to me. Bro, I was standing still and you missed. What the hell was that?
Check your right.
I'm not even sure if I casted that fucking spell or not. Burn everything down. I didn't even see this. %40 dodge distance? Holy shit. I mean, that doesn't seem that different. Thanks for the loot. Oh wow, I didn't know you was gonna kill the second one. So we were trying to go Super Saiyan, what the hell was that? Those people were taken by the vines. Ooh, some quests.
I can bring back someone to help you. Please, if you just...
You'll not leave. Traveler, what business have you here with me?
Careful on the approach. Those two don't look like friends.
Well, what is it? You and I are talking. A rare luxury for one of my kind, I found. Because they attacked me. Because now, you and I must talk. If you care for her life, we must talk.
Okay.
I am ill. I am dying. But I am not beyond hope. Not if I can get a cure for my molder lung in time. Because then I shall release Gilleen. You will. I am glad that... I apologize. My breath left me. Galeen said the caravan carried a book, one with a recipe that should cure my condition. Bring me the cure. When you do, I shall let Galeen go free. Thank you, traveler. The caravan is northeast of here. You may speak to Galeen too if she can be of any use. We will be here waiting.
Okay, big dude.
Please, hurry. Just find whatever he needs and get me out of here.
She's not even tied up. Can't even believe she's not even tied up. She's lying. What the hell is that? Whoa.
That island with the glowing tree. That's gotta be the garden. I don't see an easy way to get there, though. Let's look around. Maybe there's something in here.
We are close. Break the bars.
Take Worth and Roth!
How dare you?
And Roth!
There's more.
And Roth!
Well, nothing matters. They got absolutely obliterated. Okay, well, I don't want to go there immediately, so I might. I'm gonna switch up what I'm doing. Because I don't know if it's gonna force me to go in there immediately. I mean, I imagine not. I'll do a hard save just to be sure. And I'll start it, and if I get stuck in there, then I'll just load back out. I assume there's a point of no return. I hope there's a warning for it. Whoops.
Envoy, over here. As I live and breathe, the faithless Envoy. Ludwig finds your loyalty a touch diminished.
Yeah, I don't care.
If you're looking for the Inquisitor, she's hunting a lead to the garden through its twisted silver roots. The tower calls, and it turns, and it calls, but for the roots we go, if not for the roots. The roots say your name, Envoy. They say you told them to do it. I feel I can't think straight. Body's full of roots, pulling me. You did this, didn't you? The roots try to choke the steel garrote, and we will strangle them in return. Cut them, bleed them.
That's gotta be the Dream Scourge. Be careful.
The be the death of the sun. Won't let you. We'll stop you. Kill you! Die as the roots die. Die, traitor! Lay yourself down.
What the hell?
Eckworth and Roth!
Okay, you kill it. Ow. Ow. I don't know, it's for sure starting to feel like a point of no return. Could you stop electrocuting me?
Isak Sam!
I guess we're about to find out.
I like that trick a lot better before it led to all those trials in Naku Kubel.
Yeah, that's fair. There's no shot you're still zapping me right now. You guys just keep re-zapping each other.
You sure do know how to show us the sights, Envoy.
Much as I want to get to the garden, I'm loath to swim through that.
Yeah, that ain't great.
So the bridge is gone, but there's another way into the garden?
The other path is hidden well. I certainly don't see any way across the acid sea. Unless the Pargrunen are acid resistant, I think that's a safe assumption. To Solace Keep! Let's try to get there before the steel garrote can cause trouble. Yes, let's go already!
Yes, let's. You're not zapping me anymore, it's beautiful. Okay, so it is not a point of no return. Cool, I guess I'll just slide down. The Solace Keep. You know what? Yeah, we'll do this real quick. Why not? Right here.
Those wagons have seen better days.
Come on, really? Basic ass thing. I haven't acquired all these different parts. I'll do these. I get more quests. Wow, there's a big old area. That sure is one big area to search. Actually, one hit that dude?
Eckworth and Roth!
I'll take it.
I was just getting warmed up.
I'm sure you were.
Those tracks, they're not headed towards the keep.
No, but we are. Kinda. We also do a bit of exploring. What the fuck was I stuck on? Hello? Anyone home? Fuck it, we go up here.
Stay sharp. Someone's been recently.
And Roth!
I'm here. Excuse me? I hate that I can't dodge forward.
Eckworth and Roth! And Roth!
You wasted it, Kai. Should've used it on someone else.
Eckworth and Roth! And Roth!
Ooh, another chest. Berserker boots. %, stamina regen? Yeah. Thanks. Y'all motherfuckers got shit stashed up here? Yeah, you do. Oh no. Time to break shit down. So many items. All right. Onward.
Isoksa!
Did one of them just fucking sigh at me? Is that what I just heard?
And Roth!
It looks easy when you do it.
Watch the left.
you and your fireballs.
They could have traded the third fuel. Why struggle?
More corrupt Adra. I wanted to go up here first. Just a fucking barrage. I know I probably didn't actually do anything doing that, but it was fun.
Egworth and Roth!
Not expecting that.
Isak Sabla!
What are we keeping quiet for?
Egworth and Roth!
Come and get me!
Egworth and Roth! Egworth and Roth!
Next one's mine.
You guys got this.
Egworth and Roth!
Thanks for all this shit. Bent farmhouse key. Is that farmhouse right there? Harder chance. Oh yes, spoiled
Seems
stuff.
as though the Dream Scourge made itself at home here.
I require everything. If you say so. You probably won't even ready to attack yet. Might as well kill it.
Eckworth and Roth! Eckworth and Roth! Eckworth and Roth!
Oh, it's dead.
Who's ready for more?
Not right now.
Isak Sabu!
Full health, full magic.
My. It's rather dusty here, isn't it? How did the dwarves manage?
I'm starting to wonder if those gates are to keep strangers out or locals in.
It's a good question. I'm sure we'll find out. Hello, people.
Welcome to Sorina's Mercy, outsider. There's nothing for you to see here.
Oh, there definitely is. Don't you lie. That was something. That is also something.
You let me out of here right now!
Will you pipe down over there?
I'm innocent!
No, you gave the goods back. That's something else.
I demand that this farce of a justice system answer for itself.
Do you do this every day?
Oh, how cozy. The blood really brings everything together.
That's just... Oh, it's like leaking out of the ceiling. Yeah. We probably shouldn't be here. The severed hand is a hint.
No rattling the bars.
Oh, thank the gods. Finally.
Renato here was selling our grave goods to traveling merchants. Don't let him tell about maps and causes. He's a common thief.
I admit I took a few things from Pargrunan memorials. And I admit the caravans paid me a good price for them. Expeditions have costs. You can't line a pocket that's full of holes. Sansa has no idea what the living lands are like. He sits in his emporium and thinks it's the Deadfire. Well, it's not. Every day out here is a matter of life and death.
We do fine without grave robbing.
I just needed to survive.
You can't just barge in and tell us what to do with our prisoners. How should I know? The warden's just left him here.
You are a warden.
Fine. I'm not paid enough to handle legal debates. You're free to go.
About time. I owe you, whoever you are. Actually, wait, I can do better than that. Take my notes. Just do me a favor and don't tell Sansa where I've been. I'll come up with something. As soon as I've found a place to bathe.
Okay, then that was. Did he say Sansa? Maybe not. Maybe I'm crazy. Lower the gate.
Well, isn't this a homely little fortress? So warm, so welcoming.
Is that what you call this?
Outsiders aren't permitted in Solace Keep. Turn your ass around and go back the way you came.
Oh, that's just rude. I can't get permission unless you let me in.
Precisely. We don't welcome outsiders in Solace. It's a violation of Tenet 3 of Nandru's 9 Creeds. No person excepting wardens of the Pargrunen shall be granted safe harbor without express permission of the Council, heretofore established by Nandru, the First Warden, or without the attestation of an established, honored Warden of the Keep. That is correct. Without the Solace Council or a Warden to vouch for you, your presence in the Keep is forbidden. No Warden, no Keep.
We really will have to drag Marius into this, won't we? The poor dear.
Well, sorry, Marius.
Envoy, I'm not ready to go to Solace. Maybe there's another way. Maybe we can fashion some kind of flying boat?
A flying boat.
Fui tu meio, Envoy. I don't know. There's just so much. Right. Maybe it would. Thanks, Envoy. I feel this fear inside. This heart pounding, can't breathe. It's like I'm dying every time. I've been bit by core vipers, fallen into old spike pits, drank cure water from a Zarep shaman. And it never felt like this. It's as if the thought of being here, of returning home, is the deadliest thing I can imagine. And it's getting worse. I imagine you can. You've been through a lot. You've already died once, for God's sake. It's more than just going home, I think. It's everything. The politics, the people, the way I left. I betrayed the traditions I was raised on, and I don't know why. I've seen that island off the coast all my life, and I grew up hearing tales about the garden. But it always felt like a legend. Like those old tales about the gods. No one has been there in centuries, as far as I know. Do you blame me? A magical place Solace has been sworn to protect since it was founded. And no one can go there? Sounds to me like a good way to get a nosy kid to stop asking questions.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
There is something that's bothering me. Specifically, if you can spare a moment. Since we entered the Tusks, I've been getting these flashes of memory. Like there are answers in my head I can't get to. They seem to be about a village, somewhere north of Solace. Fear and sorrow, but also answers.
Well, find it.
Thanks, Envoy. It might be nothing, but it'll be nice having backup whenever I go to find it. Anyway. You too.
I guess.
Drawitaians love to boast about how barren and rugged our homeland is. But we've got nothing on the Pargrunen living here. I can't fault your optimism, but would you think that if this was the only landscape you ever saw day in and day out?
Yeah, it kind of
According
sucked.
to Marius, his people are forbidden from ever leaving the Tusks.
I did tell you that, didn't I? Must have been drunk.
I'm all for pulling together, but that's just oppressive.
A little bit.
You're not alone. A lot of people in Solace would agree with you.
Exactly. It's not a home if you have to lock people in it.
It's a prison.
Ravatai has a similar problem. Between the constant storms and the rocky soil, the lands never supported us easily. So many of us find work as sailors and mercenaries. We explore the world as soldiers or as part of a trade mission. We venture out. We're encouraged to. Not everyone, of course, but Ravatai is hardly a dying country. Everyone in the Living Lands faces struggle, but people choose that, and usually to escape something worse. Forcing people into a lifetime of hardship for the sake of principle or tradition is a different matter entirely.
Yeah.
Never. The Pargrunen of Solace are notoriously suspicious of outsiders. Though, from the looks of this place, Solace's real concern has got to be keeping its people in, not keeping the rest of us out. I've got extra water in my pack if anyone needs it.
We're on the precipice of something magical. You can feel it, can't you? The garden is within our grasp. All we need now is the courage and wisdom to brave the unknown. We'll find a way.
Yes, it
We
would.
always do. Are you afraid of what's to come? I'm not judging, just curious.
Yeah, that's everything being turned upside down would be a little bit of an issue.
The bane of every academic. I believe, for the first time in ages, that I am not afraid. I used to care so much about discovery, invention, achievement. But deep down, I was afraid. Afraid that I wasn't living up to my potential. Of course you do. What blade cuts deeper than having unachievable standards for yourself? Since we met, everything I believed has been proven wrong. That the island can be controlled. That I alone can fix it. Even my parents. Gods. They really had no idea what they were doing. Just like me. And look how that turned out. I'm so tired of being afraid. I need to accept my limitations or embrace them. Even if I'm wrong again, that's part of the journey. I have no idea where it leads. And for the first time, it's fine. Perfectly fine.
Hey, that's great.
Really? I wouldn't know what to do with that much encouragement. Glad I could get that off my chest. We have bigger problems to worry about, but I appreciate these little moments. Not before I've done some reading.
Oh yeah. So.
Never thought I'd be going back to Gallowayne's tusks.
Sorry, Yodsley. I am Marius again. And then a dream.
How could they? Beloved that you are, and still they bared their fangs. We blessed the Tabaru Sinakis, and they prick us in return. Roots like a wall. We only meant to protect. We thrashed against the blinding light to keep the Akita safe. We never wanted this. So many seedlings lost. We grieved, but we saved many.
You can't take any fucking responsibility for anything, can you? Jesus.
The moon waxes from darkness. A new turn. memories. Yet still the branches swipe. We mourn, we could not be to blame. They should have shared our love. Their spite, this we could not foresee. But you are here, a green shoot after the fire. You would not raise your hand against us.
Ooh. I think ultimately I am for the people over. My God.
Freedom from the garden, a lamp to light our way. Sleep now. Dream of golden poppies on the road ahead.
Find Marius' village. This way. Ooh, I didn't even check if I could upgrade anything. Too late now.
Help! My gods, they're killing us! Outlander, my gods, help me! We're being slaughtered! The archives, please, gods! My brothers, my fellow monks, they changed into monsters before my eyes. They're tearing everything apart. If the archives burn, our history is lost. Oh my gods, how could this be happening? Oh, thank the gods. Bless you, Outlander. Friend, thank you. Head north along the main road. The archives are on a bluff. You can't miss the smoke. Look for Grigor. He'll know what you need to do.
Grigor, where are you? Alright, where is this? Wow, that's way over there. Way further than I was expecting. Yeah, this dude's definitely got some health, huh? You know, I appreciate you telling me this. How about you just help instead of saying things? The dude way back there is sniping me. No fucking shot.
And Roth!
Motherfucker had a diamond on him.
Just like the good old days.
saxado. Attack worth and Roth.
Not looking so good. Behind you. Left leg.
Attack worth and Roth.
Oh no, you don't.
Attack worth and Roth. Worth and Roth. And Roth.
I can't. I don't want to be here. I feel like I can't feel my fingers.
You made it this far. I'd hate to see you turn back now.
Fine. Let's go. Let's go.
What other point do I want? Fuck it. My ice will accumulate a lot faster.
I feel like I can't swallow. Is that weird?
You'll be fine.
Gods. What happened here? These bowls used to contain... What is that? Let me see. I remember this. I think this belonged to... Everything Yonku said was true. All of it. These bones. These bones are hers. My mother. I can't. Difficult. This is blessed impossible.
Take your time. I know how long it's been.
I don't think I can handle this right now. I need to go back.
You've charted your course. All you have to do is see it through.
I know. If we do, Mayu, let's just keep looking around.
Probably a terrible idea.
This Razvan sounds like a visionary, or a con man. Maybe both.
Razvan.
Put them down, please. Please. He speaks of song. I hear only screams. Circles and death. A chorus of No.
Oh my.
No. Don't fool me. Don't lie. That can't be Marius. It can't.
Careful. I think a part of him is already gone.
Iancu. Viate. Is that you? What happened? How could this...
That. Yes, that. The land has come to take me, Marius. No, no, I search for meaning, but find only words.
This is... is... Iancu. My best friend since... as far as I can remember. When did this... I should have never left you, Viate. I couldn't have known.
Patrol. Yes, on patrol. When the dream touched me, I was away and alone. Yes? Not your fault. Not yours.
I still shouldn't have left. We could have been here, together.
We met here, Marius and me. We played here. I was... older, but still a child.
That doesn't... I barely remember this place.
Your forgetting is for the best, Viate. I suffered remembering the whole time. Families followed Razvan, trusted his words. He would lead them to a better life. Trusted Razvan to make them something more.
Wait. No, I remember something. Chanting? I was so scared. I'll never be ready. Not for this.
You can do it.
Razvan circled the parents around, said he would help their voices reach the stars. They took bowls full of... night. No. Death. He said to drink it while Razvan said the words.
He gave them the Kool-Aid.
I don't want to know what you're about to say.
I saw all the parents fall over. I knew he would come for me. I ran. I saw young Marius, too small to understand. Razvan called out for us, his voice raised to the sky.
That's when you took me to Solace. You saved my life.
A new home, yes, I brought you there and they gathered you. Marius always survived. Kept me alive sometimes. Never said to stop. Never gave up.
I always thought you were a fool when we were younger. So impulsive. Now I know. You thought you'd already cheated death.
The parents in Solace said it was better to forget. Made me swear not to tell. You were happy. Never wanted to upset you. At first, yes. Later, it would have been harder not to forget.
Makes sense. No wonder it felt like Everyone knew something I didn't, because they did.
But I can't focus. Can't remember. Razvan is near, making everything harder.
God, he might still be alive. That's it. We have to leave. If he's out there, we have to run.
Ah, we can fight.
I'm glad you found friends, Viate. They will take over when I'm gone. Found a key to Razvan's home. Search there if you want. I will only forget. No. Razvan has gripped my soul my entire life. It will be enough to know he's gone.
I am so sorry this happened to you, Viate. If I could trade places with you.
No. No, Viate. You have saved me many times over. This I wouldn't wish on you ever.
Well, I guess we'll be going now, yeah? We have to keep digging into this particular emotional scar.
Yes, we do.
I will be here until time to go. See you soon, Viate.
Of course it's locked. It's always locked. Plus 60 maximum essence. I mean, my essence is fine, for being honest.
I knew someone was out there. He killed everyone. He wanted to kill me.
But you're still here. That proves he didn't win.
Years of worrying myself sick. He's out there, Envoy. This Korba is still out there. I don't know if He killed my entire village, Envoy. I think I know the contact Razvan used to seal the door. It's a poem my mother told me when I was a child. She said those words would always open doors. I never knew what she meant. If we're gonna go after Razvan, we better get to it.
Say no more.
Before I pass out where I stand.
Before I pass out where I stand. Be strong, Marius. Let's go kill this bastard. Well. Not like it matters. Yo. It's out of bounds. That'll do it. Oh man, now I gotta go in here again.
But you're...
Before I pass out where I stand.
So I can't actually go that way. Everything here is locked, huh? I have to go down there. definitely looks like there's something back here. It's a corpse that I can't even loot. Wow. Where's the entrance?
Eggworth and
That was
Roth.
the wrong one.
And Roth.
Ow. You ain't gotta do me like that.
Nice job, everyone.
Ah, my eyes are stinging something fierce.
That doesn't sound very good. Ah, yes. The Zarp camp that I already cleared out. That is convenient. I thought it was about the homie. No, hold, well, hold on. I was like, this all seems like I'm going back the way I just came. No shot I have to go all the way the fuck around. Right? Come on. I think I do. Oh. A hole blown in the back of this building. Oh, hello. You bastard.
And Roth. Eggworth and Roth. Eggworth and Roth.
God damn, how many of you are in here? They just kept coming.
Nothing like a win with a good team.
Yeah, that's the spirit. Go downstairs.
Eggworth and Roth. Next one's mine.
So many keys in this area.
I've seen worse. Some paint, a mop. Maybe I haven't seen worse.
Pretty bad in here. It's really just a quicker way out and stop the back of the room.
Now we know what whoever did this is probably somewhere in the Ash Forest by now. Hope the Zarps haven't found him.
Yeah, that's quite the fall. Well, I can survive that, right? Well, we were gonna find out anyways, because I didn't mean to walk off. Yep, still heading down that way.
Be ready. From the tracks, we won't be alone for long.
Correction. Maybe not. So now I'm just lost. How does one get over there? Maybe here? This is actually ridiculous.
And Roth! Akeworth and Roth!
Wow, it's amazing that it was actually so easy to get here.
This works. Mine. Here they come. Akeworth and Roth! And Roth! Isak Sabu! They say! Hey! Over here! Akeworth and Roth!
sure it does. Alright, one moment.
Sing free, our voices lifted high, our spirits laughing in the sky. Hope that did something. That was it. It worked.
Wow, it's open.
Someone's living here. I'm sure of it. Oh, maybe it's not him.
I can't think of who else would want to live in a place like this.
Yeah, it ain't great.
Don't know if I'd rather see Razvan alive or dead. If he's dead, he can't hurt anyone else.
Well, then we'll make him that way if he is alive. So many lockpicks. I had like fucking almost 50 when I started.
And Roth! Worth and Roth! And Roth!
Wouldn't let me stand back up. Brother, what?
And Roth! Isang-sang!
Oh, man. I just didn't see that. Oh my god. Making everything cost lockpicks now. Oh. Good thing I seen that.
Quiet, Nimdut.
Yes, I hear them, but I hear things all the time. Please just let me work. Let me work.
Does he even know we're here? We could just leave.
We're not leaving.
New voices. Flesh or spirit, I should ask. The others say you're flesh, but the others are known to lie. I told them the truth. I raised their voices to the sky, and when their bodies fell, their voices changed. I have long heard the voices of ascended beings. Beings beyond pain or hunger or death.
A watcher, but not as lucid as Runid.
I sought to raise the voices of my flock, to raise them, to become as the voices that sang to me were. The chorus of voices that surrounded me, told me lies among their truths. Huh? On that day, I sought song but only heard screams.
Duke de Dragu, Korba. You killed everyone.
I know this voice. Older now, perhaps. One of the missing ones. You have your father's tone. Your mother's diction. No, the dead cannot sing. It's impossible. If that were true, then my people were to become ascended beings, like those who spoke to me before. Voices ephemeral, wise, and never afraid. Instead, their voices became screams. From the next life, they curse me. Call me killer. Call me death.
If I heard voices and no one ever told me why, I don't envy him.
I don't care. This Korba killed my family.
But I have since found a new choir, full of life and set loose from the shackles of will and doubt. Dream thralls? No. They are more connected to the land than any of us. The island holds and caresses them as it will us all. Perhaps one day you will join my choir as well, my little lost one. I will lead you to sing for the gods themselves.
I have run from you my whole life. And you're just a madman in a cave, talking to dream thralls.
You ran because you were afraid. Now you come back to me. My lost lamb. My tiny little bell.
You murdered a village to satisfy your sick vision of ascension. But really, you're just a lost soul down here grasping for meaning. I don't remember my parents. They obviously trusted you. But they didn't know you, did they? Not really.
They were shining souls. Their voices passionate. Their words sharp like the crack of a whip.
I see no reason to give this man a quick death. Let him rot down here, for all I care.
A prison of silence. A fate worse than death.
I am never alone. The voices caress me, fuel me, punish me. No matter what I do, I am never alone. No matter what I do, I am never alone.
I can't figure out how I feel now. I do think leaving him here to rot was the right decision. I know. He's lost everything. Let him drown in it.
Okay.
I spent my whole life afraid of something I couldn't remember. And now I've found that thing and overcome it. I need to think about all this. Maybe we should check on Iancu, see how he's feeling.
He's probably gone now, buddy. Another fucking 5? You cannot be serious. Which way did we come from? Probably that way, right? Do you have a key? I'm not gonna sit here and spend all my pocket. Wow, I can't speak. My lock picks? I'm not gonna spend all of them. Ooh. I really have to fucking... just materials. Fuck it, guess I'm just gonna open them all. I can't help myself. I really didn't think I was gonna make that. Not even a little bit.
We spoke before, yes? Marius? We spoke before. I trust you ended him? One way or another?
It's over, Viate. You can rest now. I promise.
Right, Viate. And so can you. Remember that. I will likely find it first. Marius has never sought peace.
Quiet, you Nimdude. I know how to seek peace if I want it.
Right. Clearly. I leave you now, full of peace.
Will you be alright, Viate? What can I do to help?
Nothing more you have to do, Viate. Just keep living and try to laugh once in a while.
Right. I will miss you, Viate. I love you.
I feel so light. The circle is broken.
Is that even possible? Yes, it is.
And Roth.
Not the wrong spell.
Good one. Eckworth and Roth. Glad that's over.
Well, it's probably just beginning. Yep.
Here we go. Come and get me. Eckworth and Roth. And Roth. And Roth. Armor's too weak here. Eckworth and Roth.
I healed, but it didn't heal.
And Roth. Another down. Still recover. Eckworth and Roth. This one's mine. Isak Sabu.
I fucking hate spiders.
Are we sure we need to be down here?
Yes.
And Roth!
I'm 100% sure we need to be down here.
Show me what you got. Eckworth and Roth! Not bad, Mario.
Everything is locked in this area. They don't want me to have any lockpicks left.
And Roth!
Really? No.
Right behind you.
Recovered it. Everything is A-okay.
And Roth! Well done. And Roth! And Roth!
Damn it.
Eckworth and Roth! Come and get me! Eckworth and Roth!
But there's stuff in there. Damn it. Oh, it's probably in there, isn't it? Motherfucker. Man, this is why. Only a certain amount of companions in a party is really shitty. I can't even get over there without breaking that, can I? Of course it's barred. That's a big ass chest. Neat. Please tell me there's a path. Damn it, it's just not a chest. Never mind. Oh, wait. There you go. Am I out of bounds? Am I somewhere where I shouldn't be? Well, that was a little ridiculous. I'm definitely somewhere I shouldn't be. That's kind of hilarious. Oh. Okay, now I'm really stuck. Damn it. Almost worked.
Envoy? I thought I'd feel different after dealing with Razvan. Somehow more at peace. There was this threat I didn't even know I was afraid of, and now it's gone. So why doesn't it all feel better now?
It needs to heal your soul.
I know. I just... Do you think it will ever heal completely? Good. Then all I have to do is wait. Been dealing with this all my life. Someone starts acting strange, then clearly something terrible's about to happen. My people were in a cult. They believed what Razvan said. They died because he asked them to. But he wasn't behind every corner. He was stuck in a cave, babbling in mushrooms. Not for lack of trying, right? I appreciate what you've done to help me. I won't forget it. Thank you for finding that amulet. It's such a small thing, but it helps.
I'm glad to hear that.
Just holding it brings back memories. Good ones. There was a sense of purpose, I think. They all left Solace for a reason. They trusted Razvan. People began to act strange. My parents weren't around as much. Everyone started paying all their attention to Razvan. We all know what happened next. It was Razvan. He built up their trust and betrayed it all at once. I just wanted to thank you, Envoy. That's all.
Yeah, anyway. No problem, buddy. No problem at all.
Well, seems there is more to our dwarven friend than we thought. Than even he thought. And to know that monster is still out there. That he could do that all over again. It's sickening. Oh, take it from me, dearie. You can always be a problem. Either way, at least that part of Marius's life is done and dusted. The next time we find a cult like this, let's stop it before they get to the death part, shall we?
Yeah.
Well, that's all I have to say on the matter, I suppose. Unless there's something else you wish to discuss?
Nope.
How can I help? Sweet dreams, Envoy.
I just need you to come with me now. Oh, come on.
Schemes in the dark. The mountains shift in unknowable shapes. The sulfur scalds. We do not like to linger in this place. The rule of the wilds. What will they do to gain such victory? Beast of treachery smells you. It stalks you across the land. A sword for a settlement, the scorpion promises to protect. Rose today, thorn tomorrow. Friend or foe, the branches shake. Another time, a distant ache. A hidden strike, a bond bleeds in silence. Have your hands known this? An oak everlasting. Why? A certain spring. The bloom always succeeds the frost. The storm blows, others falter. What good is a vow if it can break? Trust. We have learned much. Dream of dandelions with two heads.
Why would I want to dream about dandelions with two heads? That's a strange thing to dream about. Yeah, right here. Didn't mean to do that. Whale. Oh my god, thought I was going off the side. Definitely did not mean to do that again. Freeze the lava. I'm surprised it stays frozen that long. Jesus Christ. You could hear it fighting for its life. That ice was trying to stay alive.
Walk like it's hard. Child's play.
Give me the piece.
That looks like a piece of the thing you were looking.
Well, it definitely wasn't, 'cause that was the first piece I've gotten. That was really it. Is over there really the only way to get to that side? I'm gonna go further this time. This to go even further beyond. Oh my god. Yeah, I'm 100% not supposed to be up here. But shortcut to the area for the win? Oh no. I don't want to get stuck in any spot again. I've made it to land. Whoa, hold on, Chief. Trying to get a screenshot here before I start getting into a fight with you guys. Need one for this area. There. Turn the UI back on now. There's not a button just to shut it all off. Oh, I can be up here.
In the brush.
I'm stuck. There we go. Oh my god. This is fucking insane.
Eckworth and Roth. Let's see what you got.
Not much. I say, even though they nearly kicked my ass. They even have that back there, but it's not easy to get back there. Grimoire. You know what? We'll give it a shot. So.
Oh, 10.
Gives me a spear.
We see you.
Not really pulling her in. Of course, it's run out of that moment. Yeah, my spell did not seem to pull her in very well. Then that also gives me Pillar of Ice.
Up 10.
Just one big smack. And then Meteor Shower, which I've already used before. Let's go this way first. No, we'll go up first. Hello. Okay, nothing up higher. That's kind of shocking. I'm almost out of lockpicks. This is insane.
I'll be damned. You could see a ship from miles away with that.
That thing's pretty cool. Now we go all the way down.
Throw up 10!
In the eyes!
There we go.
Throw up 10!
I wish I could kind of mix and match the grimoires.
That's one
This
for us.
spear kind of sucks. I don't want this. But I'm still willing to try the other 3. Wow, I am so fucked up, but not realize. Oh.
You! By the gods, deliver us! They've gone mad. They're destroying everything. The archives. My monks are tearing our books apart. I've lost my monks and most of our books. Over the last several months, books about the garden were already going missing. But the Book of Oaths and the Book of the Before, we must hold on to those. You have them already?
I do.
Oh, bless you, Envoy. Bless you. Come back when you've got the Book of the Before.
Working on it. I'm not about to... No. Unlock the door for me. Use my last 3 lockpicks on that. Get the fuck out of here. Of course. Didn't mean to do that. And that did just lead outside.
Goods worthy of a god. Ah, thank the gods. You're the first customer I've seen since this nasty business here started. Anyway, you...
Yes. Defense, huh? Well, that seems like it'd be pretty nice. Yep, that'll be take. Well, hold on. What does mine do again? Yeah, that's better. It sure doesn't look better. I'll tell you that much. Goodness. Yep, we'll just make it look like that. Wait, I didn't even check if you had lockpicks.
Well,
Oh, I lost the rest of the dialogue? I didn't think that would happen. I mean, where else am I supposed to go? Figured it out.
Stinging wasps invaders in the garden.
In the eyes!
All 10! One for you!
Hurry in the brush!
All 10! And rough!
Yeah, we definitely just overkilled that man. Unbar the door.
Thank you! Oh gods, thank you! You're a blessing, envoy. Thank the gods. Thank you, yes, thank you. But I can't leave yet. I need a book. Once I have it, I can get out of here and start my life again in Solace. It's called The Book of the Before. Have you seen it? He what? Oh, no. Please, no, no. You've got to give me the book instead. Because he doesn't need it. Oh, I read it often when I first became a monk. It inspired me. I want it as a keepsake. Besides, no one else read it. No one would notice it missing. Please, just find it and bring it back. It should be somewhere in the archives proper. I'll make it worth your while. I'll be here when you've got it.
I understand these books are precious, but she's a little intense about it, isn't she?
Yeah, I'm not giving it to her. Giving it to the dude who asked for it.
The branch
originally. What the hell are you fighting over there?
All 10! All 10!
Hurry in the brush! Weed!
feel like this needs to build up shock or something. It doesn't, and that's the problem. Pretty sure I wasn't done exploring that floor up above. Just make sure I was done. I don't think I... Yeah, no, I forgot the chest. Don't want to forget this.
Isang Sabu.
Envoy, the book! I need the book.
No, you don't.
Do you have the last book?
I do.
What is that? Let me see. This is every book that's gone missing. Dolna, were you so unhappy here that you had to do this? I'll take care of this. I will inform the guards. They will imprison her and... Ugh, it did not have to be this way. No. It's a shock to me. I still can't believe it. But, well, there you are. Thank you, Envoy. That's everything then. Our work of rebuilding begins now. I hate to be curt, but I must ask you to leave us now. May this token show our thanks. And may Nandru's blessing find its way even to you.
23. Still, yeah. That's a crime. I'll be honest, I might pick this for the spears. It would make it better to use. Why not? No, not again. Oh yeah, that's right, I got here the illegal way. It's still funny to me that people are, like, just now realizing that the Dream Thralls are real. Is there not a teleporter thing around here? I thought there'd be one at least down here.
Oh, 10!
Hey there.
This one's mine. One for you!
Shank. Yeah, I see that there.
Behind it! Throw up 10!
Fucking spiders.
Everyone okay?
No. Far from it. Oh, is that one? It is. Pretty sure. Yep. Beautiful. That's all I wanted. Now... I need Marius with me. It's time to go home, Marius.
You again. I told you the first time.
Ah, Fuitu Mayu. It's Cosmine. Just let me handle this.
Marius? No. You must be a ghost. A curse.
Oh, that would be news to me.
You are alive. You... Asshole! You show your face now? Now? We used to be friends. Or so I thought. But then this Jitule left. Unannounced. No note, no nothing. Didn't even say goodbye to Iancu. And now you cozy up here, after 3 years, with an adherent godlike, no less? No offense. I can't allow that. You know the rules. Outsiders cannot enter without express permission of the council.
Or with an honored warden.
Which you are not. I shouldn't even be talking to either of you. It's forbidden. Why, you pencil-pushing, goat-kissing little bookworm! I ought to stab you for that!
Try it, and see how quickly I forget that we both grew up here.
Oh, damn.
Do you think the Council will care about your promises when a Death Guard and her army turns Solace inside out?
Fuitu, Marius. You've grown an edge since you left. I'll let you in, but be warned. Solace is not as it was, Marius.
I doubt it. Nothing really changes in Solace.
You'll see for yourself. The Council isn't what it was. Keep a watchful eye.
Oh boy.
Load it on down. Quickly now.
What trouble are we about to get into?
Solace is damned impressive. Just be aware, people of Solace are just as stubborn as its walls.
I mean, I don't know if impressive is what I would say. Looking like a goddamn evil villain's war fortress. Yeah.
If it's the new recruit playing games again, I'm going to... Your face... It's just like... I don't get paid enough for this.
I'm not picking up all your junk. I got...
Alright. Took you long enough.
None of you have
Wait, you're not
voices.
from the hunting party. Where's the hunting party?
You look just like Nandru. You have his markings. The council is going to lose its mind.
So there's somebody else with my godlike features?
I can't wait to see what the council will say.
Me too.
But Kostya says that Solace Keep is nothing but a crypt. We'll die in here.
I'm so tired of listening to you. Kostya this, Kostya that. Solace Keep protects us all. I don't want to hear another word.
An outlander.
Don't mean to be disrespectful, but we'd prefer not to deal with your kind.
That's
What's wrong
fucking
with
rude.
talking to the Outlander, hmm? We need outside opinions. We need medicine. You're sick, Mother.
Pargrunen affairs are Pargrunen affairs. We don't speak of them to outsiders.
Even if it costs you your life, Mother? You'd rather die than ask for help from an outlander?
Kostya has a lot to answer for, poisoning our youth's minds with these ideas.
Once again, Outlander, we did not ask for your opinion. Leave us before we call for a warden's assistance.
Why won't you listen? If we don't change our ways, the Pargrunen are done for.
I don't want to hear another word of this.
An outlander.
Yeah, fuck you guys. Rude as shit.
Welcome back to Wodika's Nails, an outsider. Nobody told me to expect outsiders. Welcome to...
Is something on my face?
Something like that, yes. Apologies for staring. Do you have any questions about Sola's Keep? I've never seen anyone quite like you, is all. No, that's not entirely true. All I'll say is, take a good look at the big statue of Nandru, this keep's founder, when you enter the main hall. A word of warning before you enter. You are the first outsiders to visit the keep in longer than I know. It is an honor to have you. Enjoy your visit to Sala's Keep.
Thanks. I will. Probably.
Sanctuary of Nandru. Hasn't changed a bit.
It is carved from stone.
Yeah, that doesn't really tell me much.
Maybe we should open up for more trade. You think Kostya's right, huh? Think of the salted
Listen, everyone wants seconds, okay? You can get back in line or wait until next meal.
I haven't had firsts yet.
Well, I don't... thought you were... let me start over. I am the ringleader of the circus. No one does anything without a belly full of whatever we're warming up here today. Honestly, Marius here would catch something better than I could rustle up for you.
I just do what I do. You make last week's salt pork taste like this week's salt pork.
Take a compliment, Amakul. You're a good hunter. Always were. I have a little time to chat right now. What can I do for you? Oh, my friend, let me tell you something. It's best not to worry about what's in the food. We eat what we have.
Oh,
we depend
great.
mostly on our hunters and patrols to bring back whatever they can find. Of course, that means I have to be creative to find ways to make everything edible and palatable, at least. Exactly. These mountains aren't called Galawen's tusks because there's food stuck between them.
Oh my god.
Anything that's not a mushroom or bread is a blessed day luxury around here. And actual meat? Good luck. Councillor Kostya wants things to change around here. He wants to work with the other settlements to increase trade. Imagine it. Fish from Thirdborn, wild game from Paradis, produce from Fior Mesiverno. That's what they always say. Solace has stood for centuries. So I have to somehow make stew out of ashwood.
That wasn't the one I wanted to click.
Tradition says we have to survive without help from the outside world, or we'll never survive. Tradition has kept these walls standing. It makes sense why we'd be slow to risk losing that. Best of luck to you. Greetings. What can I...
Oh, neat. Not that I'm gonna use it. I barely eat the heal as it is.
What do you want? Depends on what you care about. There's a bounty board you can check if you need coin. I heard something about the trade caravan, but I've yet to see hide nor hair of them. And Mina here's been blubbering for a while, if you're really desperate for something to do. But that's all I've got. So, what do you want? Suit yourself. Hmm?
Damn. Outsiders in the keep? Joffrey really must be shit at commanding the wardens if you got in. Marius? You're back? God's alive. I never thought I'd see you again.
Mina, is that you? Didn't recognize you with all that whiskey smell around you.
Oh boy.
The whiskey helps me sleep. I've been working extra shifts without Petru here. Things would be a lot better if he was still in charge. Something must have happened to him. It's law in the keep that we don't ever leave Solace. Ever. Not unless we're on assignment at an outpost. Your friend Marius here is an example as to what happens if we do. Some people don't like that. Petru... he skirted the rules. Has some project out there, at that abandoned warden tower. He usually goes out for a day or two, but always comes back. It's been weeks now, and nothing. I figure... something must have happened to him. Who knows what's out there? Attacked by Zarips, killed in a lava flow. I think so too. I'd love to look into it, but Joffrey won't spare any wardens.
God damn it, Joffrey.
Look, I know it's not your business, but you're the only one who can go in and out of the keep. If you happen to go by the abandoned warden tower, just to the northwest of Solace, keep an eye out for him, all right? Even a clue as to where he is would help. Maybe I'd be able to convince Joffrey to send someone after him. Never thought I'd see an outsider do more for me than my own people. Thanks, Adiren.
He's been missing that long, and no one thought to investigate?
Outsider.
Ooh.
She like helping us up.
Be careful.
Put that.
Oh, great. Outsider? You need something? Never once, and now that I have, I can't say I care for it. Leave our keep and our garden be. That's all I'll say on that.
Okay. That's a cool looking shield. Definitely take those. Y'all selling in big varieties now.
Mikala understands the importance of this ground and outside.
So you're the outsiders my guards led you to the keep. Sucker. Now I'm going to have to deal with Kazmin. And you're accompanied by a deserter.
There's the Joffrey I know. Still calling your parents by their first names.
Yes, I am. Every time I visit them. You should try it sometime. If you've a complaint, can it wait? I'm already dealing with enough. Ha! You're an outsider, and outsiders aren't allowed in Sully's Keep. You lot are the only kith around who aren't dwarves. Or hadn't you noticed? And now one of my wardens has let you in. Mihala is going to ream me for this.
Damn.
Not likely the council will agree with you, stranger. None of this is even my job. Not really, anyway. Mihala ordered me to take over for our Captain Petru until he comes back, but it's been weeks and no one's heard anything. If I knew, I wouldn't be talking to you, Nimdut.
Okay.
Mehullah said it was council business, but there's nothing in his office. No journal, nothing. One of my wardens, Mina, is convinced something happened to him, but I don't have the time or resources to spare. Would you? That would take a load off of me. The council might even thank you for it. Talk to Mina. She's been distraught since Petru disappeared, so I've relieved her of her duties. I can't have one of my wardens like this, drunk and useless. She's likely over in the bar, drowning her sorrows. If there's anything to know about Petru, she'd know it.
Yeah, I already talked to her.
Odd for the captain of the guard to disappear like that.
It's me, your little grubbling.
Let's look into this.
Oh, my dear. It's been so long. Mihalla is
Well, hello.
We need to open our gates to the world, lest it leave us behind. Absolutely. Can you imagine if we had access to fresh crops from the world? Or even the goods that pass through Paradise? No, I can't.
It would be nice to have all that stuff, wouldn't it? That was weird. It wouldn't fucking turn for a moment there. Good thing I got all these lockpicks. Oh my god. They're all gonna be gone immediately though. Well, I seem to have found somebody's old hammer. I'm definitely supposed to do something in here. Is that in here? No, maybe it's not. Doesn't help that I can't look in here. Yeah, okay. I did already find him. Whatever. I ain't got all day.
If I were gonna have a drink with one of the gods, I'd pick...
Ah, the outsiders. Welcome. I hope you don't mind if I shout a bit. I feel like it's impossible to hear anything over all this banging and quenching. Indeed, when they came down to tell us that we had outsiders about, I swore I misheard. I probably should have cleaned up the place. Indeed. Some of it is all the noise, but some of it is that I'm new to this job. Hazing is what it is. I am Forge Master Della. Recently appointed, I should add. Old Master Tassa passed away, and the council appointed me.
Master Tassa died? I figured that old lady would live forever.
So did I. Turns out death comes for us all. Surprised me, too. I assume so. Maybe Tassa did it herself. I know I wouldn't have put my own name on the list. You don't just wave off being appointed by the council. Not if you ever hope for a good transfer in the future. Besides, any of these other Komai would just buckle the whole operation. At least I know what I'm doing. You came down here for a reason. What can I do for you?
Oh, there's a lot, apparently.
I know. A shrine to Abaddon in a forge. How unique. What can I do for you? Is that Abaddon's shiny beard? It is! Star metal. I've only had the pleasure of working with it a few times before. These days I work more with a quill than a hammer, but I think I can make an exception for this.
Hell yeah.
And if the council doesn't like it, they can make someone else Forge Master. Oh, I'd be a happy man to be working the forge again. Oh, how I miss it!
Are you done? So, let him continue.
The heat of the flowing lava. The feeling of power as you shape metal to your liking. The rush of adrenaline when an errant spark lights your beard aflame. The burn of sore muscles that have worked a hammer for hours. The rhythmic tune the metal sings as you work it.
You really enjoy smithing, don't you?
Huh? What makes you say that? Oh, is it... Oh, no, never mind. Let's not get carried away, huh?
What the fuck?
Back to business. I could refine and sharpen the material into a sword, certainly. Simple enough ask once you know the secrets of star metal. Alternatively, there's something I've wanted to make since the last time I had my hands on this stuff. A star metal archivist. Now that sounds like a proper challenge.
Why not a star metal wand? Because that's what I want. Make the archivist.
May Abaddon guide my hand, and this trial be worthy of Magrin's attention.
Now this I have to see.
Here it is. A firearm unlike any other.
That was fast.
I call it the Moonstrike Arquebus, for it will strike your enemies as fiercely as Abaddon's hammer struck the falling moon. You are most welcome, outsider. However, this material is unlike any other metal. It is superior in nearly every way, and an unmatched challenge to work. I want to see what else I could do with it. Bring me more fragments, and I will forge for you a blade unlike any other. Though with more star metal, I may be able to upgrade the Moonstrike Arquebus a bit more. Certainly. I look forward to seeing what else I can do with this metal.
This ought to be good.
It is done.
Meteor
Call
blade?
it the Meteor Blade. Never before has anything I've crafted held such a wicked edge. Thank you for your kind words, outsider. I will take them to heart.
Good. Yep, definitely take those. Those are fucking expensive. Oh my god. I gotta look at those in a minute. Whoa. Thing's pretty cool. So is the meteor blade. This thing's kind of dope. This thing's actually really dope. It looks so fucking cool.
You're back. What did you miss most? What can I do for... Blessed day. Aye, the golem. Oh, this won't take long, but it will be worth it. Just you wait and see.
Can't wait to see how...
Here you are.
Stare in awe at the weapon.
Enamored by its beauty, aren't you? You're not alone, outsider. We have mines throughout the Tusks, though most of them were abandoned until very recently. Most of our material comes from reforging old equipment. Someone dies or retires and we make something new from their stuff.
It's a fine tradition, if you don't mind going on patrol in your dead uncle's old pants.
In your
Not
dead
all you
uncle's
like,
old
outcast.
pants.
This way has worked for centuries. Like most things around Solace, they got too costly and dangerous to maintain. The Council thought it best to close them down. Councilor Kostya has argued to get some of them open again. We might be getting some new ores sometime soon.
Now what's it look like? It changed. Name. Still the same. Okay. A full combo tag gives the hit enemy minus 20 damage, 20% damage for 15 seconds. Hits deal plus 10% bonus frost damage. Sure, why not? That's how we'll roll. I'd imagine that quest is not pointing right there. Okay, I assume.
You look at
Never mind.
very image of Nandru indeed. The gods send you at the most Ah, the infamous Ediran envoy. I'd heard of your resemblance to our illustrious founder, but I'd hardly believe it if I weren't seeing it for myself. The monks tell us that Nandru had a special connection to the land, a sense for where to find things. I wonder if you share it.
You have no idea.
And perhaps Solace is in luck. Our hunters can track beetles, birds, and boars, but do you know what the most elusive quarry in the Tusks is? It's water, of course. And yet you'd never know it from the way the councilors fuss. It's all tradition, this, tradition that. Paradoxical, isn't it? The councilors would tell you this is our calling. Their detractors say it's our prison. Me, I'm just concerned about keeping us all alive. There's an old godless aqueduct system in slumbering fields, far to the southwest. I sent a team to start repairs, but I haven't heard from them. And acknowledge that someone else came here before us and built something worth preserving? That's Pargroon pride for you. I call it damn fool stubbornness, since we're all friends.
It's
But
pretty
now
stubborn.
that a steady water supply is a bigger concern than cultural pride, the next problem is finding my team. They were supposed to work on the section just north of the southern guard tower. You probably passed it when you entered the Tusks.
Okay.
This is not found a spider the size of my face in my quarters last night.
That's terrifying. No fucking thanks.
On the bright side, the legs are pretty good.
Yeah, she's talking about eating the legs. I had my inventory.
Who let you in here? What do you want? No, of course not. Who am I kidding?
Sure looks like you are.
I must live, no, suffer in squalor now.
Unfortunately, none of the merchants in the keep have things that live up to my tastes.
Oh boy.
But as long as Mihala continues to shun the rest of the lands, we must make do with an ever-shrinking supply of true goods. Truly? Oh, how exceptionally convenient. I shall have to wear something really dazzling. Now, shoo, let me change.
Okay.
An outsider! I've never seen someone so tall.
Ever seen a tall person before?
Home, fellow Pagrunin, for solid. Move
Hello.
along, outsider. Consultation hours are... Oh my.
You're staring at my face, aren't you?
Well, you must admit, it is striking. Ah, our beloved founder. Nandru sought to create a sanctuary in the deadliest part of the island. He called it Solace. Many believe Nandru was led here by a spirit guardian of some kind. Others believe he was simply an excellent judge of location. Regardless, many of his traditions remain in place to this day, while others may have fallen by the wayside. Well, that is a topic of much discussion. We know that in the end, Nandru sought peace and solitude. Some foolish souls say that Nandru traveled to the garden, and that he enjoys an afterlife of peace and bliss. Hogwash. I believe Nandru died alone, having found his silence at last. Nandru would never have considered bliss a true reward. Unfortunately, all we have is belief. Nandru's remains were never found, and no record exists of his passing. If you ask about the tilled ground made for growing plants, no. Very few here have that knowledge. But Nandru did speak of a garden from time to time. He created the Wardens of Solace to oversee that garden specifically. No one can say for sure what the garden meant to him, for none has set foot there. I fear I cannot help you beyond that. Well, that is a topic of much discussion. We know that in the end, Nandru
Wait,
sought
didn't I already
peace
listen to this?
and some foolish souls say that. What more can I do to enlighten?
Goodbye.
Vodka, huh?
You must be the outsider I've heard so much about, yes? I am pleased to meet you.
Bolty? Is that you?
Marius? Won't the Commandant be surprised? What can I do for Solace's most fascinating guests?
Where's my map? Not that I really care all that much. Goodbye.
Where is that caravan? The wardens from the tower. Our sent word to expect one.
Outsider caravan.
Ready yourselves. Council's just up this lift.
Are they gonna throw us in the volcano if this goes badly?
That is a good question. I hope not. Do a save. It's been a minute.
If we open our gates, we will talk about this later. We have a guest.
Hello.
What is the meaning of this? Who let them in here?
They're here because I vouched for them.
Marius, you're alive.
There were rumors you died, Marius. We mourned you. You shouldn't have returned.
I trust you came back to us for good reason.
I doubt that.
There isn't an inch of this land the Wardens do not patrol, day and night. If the Stilgarroth were here, we would know.
And if they are here, let them come. Solace has stood against worse threats for hundreds of years.
They nearly destroyed a city full of animancers. If they come for Solace, even these ancient walls won't save you. If that's all you'll do, you might as well not do anything.
You've already destroyed one historical edifice. We heard of what you did to the ruins in Shatterscarp. Give me a reason to tolerate you for even a second longer. Indeed. But you've brought us news. Now I'm curious. What do you expect us to do for you, It sounds like you have something in mind.
Path to the garden.
There is no path.
Nor has there been for hundreds of years. There was a bridge once, but it fell in Nandru's time. How do you know of our garden, Envoy?
The garden is our sacred purpose, its observation and protection, a task handed to us by Nandru himself. He once wrote that the island spoke to him, perhaps as it has spoken to you.
The Envoy does bear a remarkable resemblance to our founder, does he not?
The markings on your face, I recognized them. But I didn't want to believe an Adiran could have anything in common with Nandru. Enough. I know you Outlanders to be audacious, but claiming you read the lost journal of our founder, there are no words. If Nandru ever wrote such a thing, do you think the Pargrunen would forget it? Would the living archives misplace such an artifact?
Seems like it.
We did not lie to you. The bridge has fallen. The path is long gone.
If there is another way, Envoy, you will have to discover it yourself. But I fear you will be disappointed.
It has and always will be our duty to watch over the garden. Even if we knew of the potential of another path, we couldn't tell you. Your facial markings might be similar to Nandru's, but we will not change our ways for an accident of flesh and cartilage. You are an outsider,
it's more like a tree.
And will remain one forever. The agent of an empire bent on destroying all that we have built. Envoy, you and those like you are why we are here. The Wardens exist to stand in your way.
However noble you may believe your purpose, it is yours alone.
Not really.
It's mine, too.
You have no more standing in these halls than the Envoy does, Marius. We have no obligation, and indeed, no inclination to help you. Good. Be sure of it.
Kostya, see the Envoy out of our halls. Enough time has been wasted on inconsequential matters.
With all due haste, Mihala.
And Marius? Don't stay gone so long next time.
If this is the kind of warm welcome I can expect, I can't wait to come back.
Damn.
Follow me, Envoy.
Might want to go talk to Mihala now, assuming we still want to do that.
Still lingering, Adiran?
A little bit.
Captain of the Wardens? He's away on an errand for me. What about him? Pompous Adiran. I don't know how you found out, but I'd warn you to stay out of the Council's business. Petru's ideas are a danger to Solace and go against his oath. If you must pry, I can assure you, he is safe, and he will stay far away from Solace until he can be trusted again. You know what? I'd almost think you genuinely believe that if you didn't carry an Adiran crest. Now be gone. I have other work to do, and I do not need to justify myself to you of all kith.
I don't like you.
So Petru's alive, but he's on Mihala's bad side.
How the hell do we end up in here?
Honestly, dying's probably easier.
I can just steal his gun off his wall. That's mine now. Thank you. Alright, goodbye.
Envoy. I just wanted a word before you went on your way. I wanted to apologize for what happened in the council chamber. The situation here is desperate. We have more mouths than food. The old sicken. The young suffer. But Mihala, well, she's a devoted warden to her core. I think she'd rather we starve than ask for help.
Yeah, that's a little fucked up.
Of course. Our people starve and grow ill. And it's all because Mihala insists duty to the dead means more than the living. She won't let our people leave, or speak with outsiders, or trade for the resources we need. There is no reasoning with her. Anything that doesn't strictly serve our oath to Nandru is treason of the highest order. It's why I play my part where she can see. I don't want to risk her wrath.
That's fair. Damn.
She's a zealot. She forgets that doctrine is worth less than living. Much like your Inquisitor Ludwig, I suspect. Two sides of the same miserable coin. Mihala has firm principles, and I respect the strength of them. But it's all so pointless. If we stay in this keep, we will surely die. Neither our oaths nor this keep will prevent our people from starving. Change must happen. We need to leave the keep. Do you understand me? The keep decays, and we drown in a rot. The wardens defend a corpse against that which would revive it. We will not last here much longer. Not without food, building materials, medical supplies. I let Nadiran trade caravans slip past our patrols, but that's hardly enough. We need so much more. All of which your ambassador in Paradis could provide. If I could only start the conversation. Information. You're looking for another path to the garden. I don't know if there is one, but I know who might. You were right, you know. The Stilgarot are in the mines at Mount Forja, looking for the garden even as we speak. If they haven't found what you're looking for, they will soon. I hear their commander is a determined woman.
That's a word for it.
Mihala would have had us rushing headlong to our deaths fighting the Stilgarot. She does not care about how the situation could advantage us. The garden does not matter to me. Whether it's you or the Stilgarot who find it, I don't care.
Okay.
My people. Every person who is alive now, and every generation to come.
That's the most sensible thing we've heard yet.
Yeah, I
The
agree.
Inquisitor is a questionable creature, but she might be all that stands between us and doom. She has the Ambassador's ear. With her support, he might agree to trade with us. doesn't matter how reasonable he is if I don't have his ear. I am an aging dwarf from a small, fanatical order on the ass end of a volcanic wasteland. Against Mihala's wishes, I have written to him many times. He refuses to lend his ear. But if a powerful ally were to speak on my behalf, there might be something I could offer him. Something like the keep.
You give them the keep? Have you lost your Sundan mind?
Solace Keep is just a place. You're looking for a way to help your people, aren't you?
The keep. Its inane traditions. None of that means anything to me. I want to offer up Solace Keep to Adir and the Stilgarroth in exchange for goods and gold.
That's a little extreme.
That's a sensible trade in my book.
Its existence has cost us so much. The least it can do is buy a future for our people.
The Adir is one thing, but he put the Steel Garrote on that list too.
Kind words I did not think I would hear. I doubt she will, though. Mihala believes your empire cannot see us as anything but rivals. An agreement may protect us from dying from deprivation, and perhaps also keep us safe from Adir's hunger. Yes, and that change would be an excellent one. We would be free of this keep, and able to explore, to breathe again. It might seem a foolish idea, but better to be a fool who tried than a coward who did not. I thought you'd empathize with this more. Your quest for the garden is also a fool's errand.
Yeah, I know.
And you've shared them all with me. I want you to get what you want, Envoy. My hope is that you don't kill the Inquisitor before I get what I want too. I would never ask you not to defend yourself, Envoy. In any case, the Stilgarrote are at the Mount Forja mines. To get there, head west across the primordial depths. Do as you will. I believe the Pargrunen and the Adirians can forge a mutually beneficial alliance. That will not happen if there is unnecessary bloodshed. Also, well, if you happen to head north, you might pass by the Living Archives, a monastery dedicated to preserving our history. The monastery hasn't been in touch in days, and I can't spare a warden to check on them. Oh, please, look in on them, if you can.
I've already done that.
Right, I get it. He wants us to run his errands.
I do, Marius, because I trust you. And by extension, I trust the Envoy. Is that so outrageous? You were missed here. Whatever the front I put forward may have led you to believe.
You have a funny way of showing it.
I wouldn't ask if it wasn't serious, Envoy. My gods, what a terrible loss. I have known many of those men and women my entire life. The eldest of them raised me. I am sorry you had to see that, Envoy, and that I compelled you to deliver such news. Thank you for telling me.
It's not a total loss. Elder Grigor still lives.
Oh, a small, bright light in the darkest of days. Now, I must send my scouts out for a full report. Oh, dream scourge in the tusks. Gods have mercy on our benighted souls.
He's in a tough position, but I believe he's trying to do right by his people.
I agree. But why did he have to bring the Steel Road into it? Why not just the Adir people?
Any news, Andrada?
Yeah, this is a pretty big area. All I got up here. Oh no, there's some. I'll do these two. And then I'll go down here and do these. Alrighty. I lied. I need to camp first. Yeah, I don't need that. I do need something, though. Crit chance. Fuck it. That works. I want to look at a couple of different armor pieces to like transmog. Heavy or not, I don't care. Oh. What about these? Whoa. I don't really like the spikes on the side, I'm gonna be honest. But the rest of the armor's pretty fucking baller. Which, I'm probably gonna wear it because of that. Do I have... Those boots ain't it. Oh, I do. Haha. There we go. Oh, whoops. Yeah, I thought I was on this page.
After all this time, finally returning home. How you doing, Marius?
I'm holding on.
Sorry, but I'm not here to listen to you guys talk. Legendary wand.
Got pretty intense.
Minus 40% damage. That's really all I can do.
Takes a lot of strength to go back to face something like that.
Thanks. Didn't feel like strength at the time.
You fit.
Let's try this again.
If we're near Solace, that cartographer should be close, shouldn't they?
But I already found the cartographer.
Everybody all right?
No. No, I am not. Oh yeah, I wanted to adjust this. Oh, hello.
Looks like you're lost, Amaku. No one's allowed in here, especially not outsiders. Did she know? Petru's not exactly someone Michal is feeling charitable towards right now. But with the way Mina's been knocking back ale, I can believe she would hand off a job. She's not doing well. Go ahead then. Talk to him.
That was easy. I was certain she wasn't going to believe me. This is quite the prison.
You're not a warden. How did you get in here? Gods, I just realized. Your face, you have the same features as Nandru. Somehow you got past the wardens to find me. Why? Who sent you? The gods are smiling on me today, then. You must get me out of here while we have the chance. Mihala ordered my own wardens to kidnap me. And here I've been ever since.
That's a little fucked up.
They're loyal to a fault. Which ought to be the official motto of Solace Keep. Marius, is that you? Well, I suppose there's no reason to feign ignorance now. Thank you. It's good to see you. I underestimated her conviction and overestimated her tolerance. If you've ever been to Solace, you saw the obvious. The keep is dying. Our people are starving. And if you've read my journal, you know I was trying to counteract that. To fulfill my oath to protect Solace. I wanted to use animancy as they do in Fior, to feed the ground and make things grow. To revitalize the keep. And it worked. I produced bountiful crops so quickly. Berries the size of a Zarib's head in a few days.
That's pretty gnarly.
I found a way to procure animancy equipment from Fior so I could conduct experiments. There was much trial and error. Regardless, Mihala wasn't pleased. I took it upon myself to try it anyway. I thought that if I succeeded, I could sway our leader. I could not. I expect I shall remain here until Mihala has a spare moment to sentence me. I'm sure the punishment won't be pleasant. Once Solace turns its back on you, there is little one can do to regain its favor. Marius knows that well enough. Well, I turned my back on Solace, but there really isn't that much of a difference. Please, you must help me get out. Give me a chance to help the others, to feed my people. Tell the guards what you've learned. Get the key from them. Let me out, I beg you. Let's get him out of there. He didn't do anything wrong.
Oh, he did not. I need the key.
So, you done talking with the prisoner?
Yes, but I need your key.
You can't be serious. You can't let him out? And I don't care. What do you think this is? A children's story? My loyalty to him ended when his loyalty to the council did. Give me a reason not to wash my weapon in your blood.
'Cause you'll be dead. Man, this is fucking shitty.
I don't need a reason not to kill you then.
What the fuck?
Show me what you got.
Immediately wanting to kill me over this is ridiculous.
I was just getting warmed up.
I don't... Not exactly trying to fucking kill them. My resolve needed to be 11. was it dexterity I needed at 13? Fuck, I don't remember. How many different things can I even eat? Just raise everything a bunch. This is ridiculous. Fuck. Well, hopefully I have enough of whatever I need.
So, you done talking with the prisoner? You can't be serious. You can't let him out? And I don't care. What do you think this is? A children's story? My loyalty to him ended when his loyalty to the Council did. Give me a reason not to wash my weapon in your blood.
Really? It's one short. Why can't I back out? I'm not killing them. This is fucking irritating, though. My resolve is 8, and I need it to be 12. You know what? That's for another day. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe if you enjoyed the stream today. I'm going to end it here.